This is my favorite exercise in creating internal conflict. How, have you ever, what does it feel like to love somebody? It feels like this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, what would you do to somebody who tried to hurt them or hurt them? Oh, I'd kill them, blah, 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 blah. Great. What if you were the one that hurt them? And then I can always see, every time I see the actor's kind of brain and emotions shatter in a million pieces, because it's like, it's easy to go, I love this person and I would protect them like a child. If I had, if you have a child, I would protect them and I'd never let anybody hurt them. What if you hurt them? What if you broke their heart? And then it's just this, you can just see the heart and the guts just twisting up inside. That's internal conflict. If you can apply that to your work, number one, you'll be amazed at what comes out and what you discover in your work and in yourself. But number two, like, nobody's going to be able to compete with that. And you go down and basically build the past through that. Who are they? How do I feel about them and why? And you keep digging into that to create internal conflict, right? Because that's just to say, I love my mom because all these things. And we do, we love her, most people do say, I love my mom. However, we always go, if I was to honestly say, how do you feel about your mom? If you had a good relationship with your mom, you say, I love my mom, comma, but she irritates me or she drives me nuts when she does this or whatever. The comma, but is the other side of it that starts to create the internal conflict. So if you're utilizing the same breakdown, who are they? How do I feel about them? Why? You go through and you say, who are they? They're my mom. How do you feel about them? I love her. Why do I love her? I love her for all these reasons. And you write that out and you make it a very clear history that you can attach to and understand. And again, remember that when you create this, it may or may not be in the script. If it's in the script, if there's backstory in the script, you can use it if it resonates with you. If not, make up whatever resonates with you to the point that justifies what this character is going through, that makes sense to you. Because again, remember, the audience will never know what you're going through. They'll never know what you're, let me take that. The audience will never know what you're connecting to fulfill the scene, to fulfill the emotion, right? And I say this all the time, is like, if you had to look at if you were like, actors have to do it all the time on sets with green screen, and they have to connect with something that's not there. Or if you have to look at a wall that's a white wall, and you have to go, God, that's so beautiful. And you look at it and you're like, that's not beautiful. It's just a plain white wall. But if you were to think about how you feel about your favorite color, which is maybe like, let's say blue or burnt orange. That's my new one now, is burnt orange. And you go, oh man, what do I love about burnt orange, man? It's this cool kind of like red orange. It's like, it kind of gives me the vintage feel, and you connect to that. And then you look and you go, God, that's a beautiful color. I'm thinking about the burnt orange. I'm not thinking about the white wall. But when it's edited together, showing me, go, God, that's so beautiful. And then the camera cuts to the white wall, the audience is going to go, man, he loves that white wall. So the audience isn't going to know what you're connecting to. So you go through and you go, who are they? She's my mom. How do I feel about her? I love her. Why do I love her? I love her for all these reasons. The internal conflict comes in when you go, however, I also don't like my mom. Okay, what don't I like about her? And you go through all the things that you don't like about your mom, or whatever the relationship is. Again, I'm just using the mom as an example right now, but it could be anything, like my laptop that I'm working on right now. I love this laptop. I've had it for 5 or 6 years. Works great. And I could tell you all my, why, I love it. My sister bought it for me at a time that, I needed it, and she was able to support me and help me out. And she did it as a surprise. it's gone everywhere through me. It's got dents and all kinds of stories that go with it. But what I don't like about it is when it like takes its time, because it's getting older now, it takes its time, or shuts off, or it has these problems, and it irritates me. So I have this complete relationship with it on both sides. It's not just one way.